Dear participants, thank you so much for joining to our meeting today. The topic is leading change. You know, as of today's world, change is very important and essential in our lives, and is the only constant in life. So it resonates profoundly in the world of business. As leaders, we are not merely spectators of change, and we are, as leaders, architects, navigators, we can say. We shape, as leaders, the destiny of our organizations and steering them through uncharted waters toward brighter horizons. Today, we will talk about change and changing strategies for leaders, challenges, and leadership styles as well. So, principles and real world examples as well. We'll talk about. Change is. Thank you for your kind attention. Change is an inevitable part of life. It's no different in the business world. Organizations must adapt to evolving circumstances to remain competitive and thrive. Leading change is a critical skill for leaders and managers to possess. Technological advancements, shifts in consumer preferences, economic fluctuations, and global events all contribute to the need for change within organizations. Without effective leadership, change initiatives can lead to chaos, resistance, and even failure. Staying competitive in today's fast-paced world, organizations must stay ahead of the curve to remain competitive. Leading change enables businesses to adapt to new market trends and emerging technologies. Change often drives innovation. Leaders can effectively manage change, foster an environment, creativity, and new ideas flourish. External factors such as economic downturns or global crises require organizations to pivot quickly. Strong leadership is essential for navigating through uncertainty. Employee engagement in change is very, very important. Involves engaging employees in the process. Engaged employees are more likely to embrace change and contribute to its success. Of course, for leaders, there are challenges like resistance, like lack of clarity, resource constraints, and change fatigue. Employees or team members may resist change due to fear of the unknown. Of course, we are all having these in uncertainties. And we all have that kind of fears. Comfort with the status quo or concerns about job security. Poorly communicated changes can lead to confusion and uncertainty among employees. And lack of clarity, we have to check this head as well. Limited resources, including time, budget, and manpower, can hinder change efforts. Change fatigue, constant change, can lead to change fatigue, where employees become overwhelmed and less receptive to further changes. When we look at the strategies for successful change leadership, there are some important headlines like clear vision, like effective communication, engagement, training and development, flexibility, measurement, and feedback. Establishing key performance indicators is very important to track progress and gather feedback from employees. But this information is essential for the change process. Be open, be flexible to adjusting the change strategy as needed. Flexibility is crucial in responding to unforeseen challenges. And engagement involves employees in the change process and understand their fear and keep effective communication, seek their input, and empower them to take ownership of the changes. This is essential for success. Provide necessary training and resources to help employees adapt to new processes or technologies. Communication: regularly update employees on the progress of the change initiative, addressing their concerns and questions. This is very important to have open discuss platforms regularly in the companies. Embracing change, addressing resistance, and implementing effective strategies are essential for ensuring organizations can adapt, innovate, and thrive. A culture of change leadership organizations can position themselves for success in an ever-evolving world. When we look at the anatomy of change, we'll see the stages of change, we'll see the resistance, we'll see the communications, we'll see the adaptation. Change doesn't occur overnight, it progresses in stages. These stages typically include initiation, planning, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation. Leaders need to be aware of these stages to effectively manage each phase of the change process. Change often encounters resistance from individuals or groups within organization. Recognizing the sources and reasons for resistance is part of the anatomy of change. Leaders should anticipate resistance and develop strategies to address. As we said before, communication is essential for the success. Open up discussion, having these kind of open dialogue platforms in the companies, and making people the owner of the change, the part of the change. Very important, listen feedbacks from the employees. Change requires adaptability. Leaders must understand that flexibility and the ability to adjust the change strategy are essential when unexpected challenges arise. Being rigid in the face of change can lead to resistance and failure. Why anatomy is important for leaders when we look at this topic? We'll see effective planning, we'll see resilience to resistance, will see clear communication and adaptation and agility. For effective planning, we can say leaders who understand the stages and components of change can plan more effectively. They can set realistic timelines, allocate resources appropriately, and anticipate potential roadblocks. Resilience to resistance, knowing the sources of resistance and why people resist change, allows leaders to develop strategies to address these challenges. Agility and adaptation side, change rarely goes exactly as planned. Leaders who grasp the anatomy of change can adapt their strategies when necessary. This is crucial for success. And they should ensure the change initiative remains on track even in the face of unexpected obstacles. When we look at the importance of effective leadership in the change progress, guidance and direction is important, inspiration and motivation important, overcoming resistance important, resource allocation and flexibility important. Leaders must be role models for change. They should embody the behaviors and attitudes expected from employees during the transition. Leading by example builds credibility and trust. Effective communication is paramount. Leaders should consistently communicate the vision for change, the reasons behind it, and the expected benefits. Leaders engage with employees at all levels. They seek input, involve employees in decision-making, and encourage feedback. Leaders empower as well employees to take ownership of the change. They delegate responsibilities, provide autonomy, and encourage innovation. Conflicts can arise during the change. Leaders should be skilled in conflict resolution, addressing disputes constructively, and finding solutions that benefit for organizations. When we look at the leadership styles, we see the transformational leadership. These leaders inspire and motivate employees by creating a compelling vision. They are often effective in driving measure change initiatives and fostering innovation. Transactional leaders focus on setting clear expectations and rewards for performance. While this style can be effective in maintaining stability, it may not be as adaptive to rapid change. Servant leaders, the well-being of their team members. They support employees through change by ensuring their needs are met, which can enhance trust and collaboration. A hands-off leadership style may not be effective during change, as it may lead to confusion and lack of direction. In some situations, giving experts autonomy can be beneficial. So be careful about it. Effective leadership is vital in the change process because it provides guidance, inspiration, ability, and overcome challenges. Leadership can change by setting a clear direction, engaging employees, and adapting to evolving circumstances. The impact of leadership styles varies, but leaders who demonstrate adaptability and a focus on engagement tend to be more successful in leading change initiatives. Why a change vision is critical? A change vision serves as a roadmap for the organization. It provides direction. It clarifies the desired future state and the path to get there. This clear direction helps everyone understand the purpose of the change. Inspires commitment. A compelling change vision inspires commitment and enthusiasm among employees. It taps into their instinct, motivation, and sense of purpose, making them more willing to embrace the change. A well-defined vision aligns the efforts of all team members. It ensures that everyone is working toward the same goals, reducing confusion and enhancing collaboration. Change often brings uncertainty, as we said. A strong change vision provides stability and reassurance during turbulent times. It gives employees confidence in the organization's future. Now, I like to add some tips for creating and communicating a strong change vision. We should start with why. Beginning with why, explaining why the change is necessary. Highlight the reasons, challenges, and opportunities that make change imperative. Use data and evidence to support your case. We should be specific. Your vision, our vision, should be specific and clearly defined. This is including goals, values, and desired culture. We should explain, we should include all these things. Engage stakeholders. Involve key stakeholders in shaping the change vision. Gather input from employees, customers, and other relevant parties. Make it inspiring. We should make it inspiring. We should use language that evokes emotion and enthusiasm. Paint a vivid picture of the better future the change will bring. And we should keep our anxiety. We should keep it simple as well. While the vision should be ambitious, it should be simple and easy to understand. Avoid jargon or complex language that may confuse people. Be simple. Link to values. Connect the change vision to the organization's core values. We should explain how the change aligns with these values and reinforces them. We should provide a roadmap. Outline the steps in the roadmap and milestones needed to achieve the vision. This roadmap helps employees see the path forward and understand their role in the journeys. It's important for success. Lead by example. And a visionary leader, the values and behaviors associated with the change vision. Leaders' action, these leaders' actions should align with the vision, reinforcing its credibility. Communicate consistently. For these leaders, communication is key. Regularly communicate the vision to all stakeholders through various channels, provide updates on progress, and celebrate milestones. Listen and adapt. Be open to feedback and adjustments. Start by creating compelling reason for change. Help people understand why change is necessary and urgent. Without a sense of urgency, complacency can derail change efforts. Form a dedicated team of leaders and influencers who will champion the change. This coalition should have the skills and credibility to lead the change effectively. Develop a clear and inspiring vision for the future. Outline the key initiatives and strategies required to achieve that vision. The vision should be concise and easily communicated. Mobilize a broader group of employees who are willing to actively support the change. Encourage them to become change agents and involve them in spreading the message. Identify and eliminate obstacles that hinder the change process. This may include structural or cultural barriers. Ensure the employees have the necessary resources and tools. Celebrate small victories and milestones along the way. These early wins help build momentum and demonstrate the effectiveness of the change initiative. Continue to drive the change forward. Don't let up after initial successes. Keep the focus on the long-term vision and maintain a sense of urgency. Integrate the change into the organization's culture and make it a part of everyday operations. Ensure that the new behaviors and practices are sustained. How to effectively involve and motivate individuals who resist change. Listen actively, understand them, listen them and their concerns and their objections, and provide a platform for them to express their fears and doubts. Listening shows empathy and helps identify potential solutions. Communicate transparently. Provide education and training. Offer training and resources to help individuals acquire the skills needed for the change. And this support reduces anxiety and increases confidence. Involve resistors in decision-making. Include resistors in the decision-making process where feasible. And they have a say in the change. They may feel more ownership and less resistance. And what's in it for me is important. So leaders should highlight what's in it for me. Clearly articulate how the change benefits individuals personally. Help them see how the change aligns with their own goals and inspirations. offer support and coaching, guidance and resources to help them to adapt, and acknowledge and celebrate small steps, lower change, publicly recognize those who make efforts to embrace the new ways of working. Peer influence is important as well. Encourage peer-to-peer support. Sometimes individuals are more open to change when they see their colleagues successfully adapting. Change takes time, and individuals may need time to come to terms with it. Avoid rushing or pressuring them excessively. If individuals remain strongly resistant, consider alternatives and tell them the alternatives and still moving the change forward. Communication and persuasion, of course, very important. Communication has a crucial role in the change and leading the change process. Leadership visibility is important. Leaders should be highly visible and accessible. The change process. And for leaders, clear and simple messaging are very important, so people can understand. And multi-channel approach utilize a mix communication channels such as town hall meetings, email updates, intranet portals, and social media. So different employees prefer different communication methods. Be careful on this topic. And share stories and anecdotes that illustrate the benefits of change and how positively impacts individuals' roles and the organization's mission. And appeal to emotions, very important. Appeal to emotions, connect to the emotions, connect with employees on an emotional level by emphasizing the positive impact of change on their lives and careers. Still, continuous learning is important, feedback and self-assessment, mentoring, coaching, as we said, and networking is important. Stay updated on the latest change management and leadership theories and best practices. Attend workshops, webinars, and training programs. For networking, we should connect as leaders, connect with other leaders facing similar change challenges and share experiences, strategies, and lessons learned, very important. And sustainability is very important. Sustainability and looking ahead is very important. Sustainability in change leadership is ensuring the positive changes brought about by effective leadership endure over the long term. These leaders must continue to champion, to change and monitor its progress. Sustainability ensures that the organization continues to reap the benefits of the change well into the future. I'd like to give some real examples for leading change for business in business world, in international business world. IBM's transformation when Lou Gerstner took over as CEO of IBM in the early 1990s. The company was in dire straits. He led a significant transformation by shifting IBM's focus from hardware to software and services. CEO's leadership and strategic decisions revitalized IBM, making it a global technology and consulting powerhouse. And another example, Netflix shift from DVD rentals to streaming. Reed Hastings, co-founder and CEO of Netflix, made a bold move by transitioning the company from a DVD rental service to a streaming platform. This change innovated the entertainment industry and positioned Netflix as a dominant force in digital content delivery. Starbucks' expansion and innovation under Howard Schultz, the former CEO and chairman of Starbucks, is known for expanding the coffee house chain from a small local brand to a global phenomenon. He led initiatives like introducing Wi-Fi in stores, expanding the menu, and fostering a unique customer experience, which contributed to Starbucks' global success. Procter & Gamble's Connect and Develop strategy, and former CEO of Procter & Gamble introduced the Connect plus Develop strategy, which encouraged collaboration with external partners and innovators. This approach transformed P&G into a more innovative and agile company, driving product development and market expansion. The other real example from the business world, General Electric's digital transformation with Jeff Immelt. The former CEO of GE spearheaded the company's digital transformation. He invested heavily in digital technologies and the industrial Internet of Things, positioning GE as a leader in industrial digital solutions. This shift allowed GE to offer data-driven services and solutions to its industrial customers. These examples illustrate how visionary leadership, strategic decision-making, adaptability, and a commitment to innovation can lead to successful change and transformation in the business world. Each of these leaders identified opportunities for growth and navigated their organizations through significant transitions. For the Turkish business market, we can give some examples like Koç Holding's diversification, Turkish Airlines' global expansion, Arçelik's focus on sustainability, Anadolu Efes expansion into emerging markets, and Vestel's technological advancements. These are all very important successful change management companies in Turkish market. So I hope you enjoyed all these information about leading change and find someone for you to take. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much. And I'd like to say, in the words of Mahatma Gandhi, you must be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you. Have a good day.